Hey guys, Dave here. Today we got a 2015 Chevy Silverado. We're going to be doing front lower ball joints on it. So stay tuned, we'll get right to that. Alright, we're going to remove the caliper bracket. First, let's make sure we can get the caliper on and off. So I'm going to stick a screwdriver in here, kind of pull on the caliper a little bit, make it a little looser. Now these are brand new rotors on here. If your rotors have a little bit of age, they may have a lip, so you may have to make a good amount of room for your rotors. But these I won't need much. Stick that in there. I just use a big screwdriver for this. Using our 18mm, we are going to break loose these caliper brackets here. Okay. Those are loose. So, let me show you. So on these calipers, when I talk about making room, you just want to stick a screwdriver in there. And then just pull, do it kind of evenly. So that's all you're doing. And then you can see we're loose. Now, let's pull these bracket bolts off. Throw a ratchet on here. See, I got enough to grab it now. Bolt out. This caliper. Alright, so I don't know if you have any of these little ball bungees. I just run it through there and then I'll just hook that on the side of the little bracket for the brake line. Holds it up pretty good. Alright, that is off. So now we're going to go in. We're going to break tie rod end loose, lower ball joint, upper ball joint, and we're going to pull the HUD nut off here. So just go ahead and start with the hub. Say 36 millimeter. The lower ball joint, I believe it's a 24 millimeter, but a 15/16 fits pretty tight on there. So I'll show you. It's a 15 millimeter. It's got hardly any wiggle. So I'm using 15 millimeter or 15/16. Sorry. A little bit of gunk on there. Just put a few threads on there. So we got to break all this loose. The spindle's going to want to drop, so we don't want to fall completely off. So to that, I believe this is a 18 millimeter. Nope, 21 millimeter. Sorry, there's your tie rod end. Worked out good. Upper, I believe, is an 18. I'll have to use a good old trusty wrench on this one. Same thing with that. Leave a couple of threads on, loose. Let me make sure I get that axle loose. Let me get my ring pellet. And we're gonna pop it. Okay. Get that washer out there. Okay, we're loose. I'm only going to show you one side of this because it's just a repeat of the other side. So ABS line here, going to disconnect it here, pull these two pins up, and that's going to come off with the spindle and rotor and everything. So take our hammer and we're going to give her some wax. Loose. And do the same on the bottom. That one. This one we're probably going to put some pressure on. Let's give it a few whacks, see if it at least loosens up. Oh no, is my pry bar too long? We're just going to pick up, give it some whack. Loose. All right. Oh. That out of the way. Not sure why I put my bar down. We are going to Hook our pro bar in the spring here, push that down, and get our nut off there. Okay. And now, push our axle out. I'm gonna put some more grease on that when that goes back in. So, all right, you know what, let's go ahead, pull this nut off here. Let me just go ahead and drop this out here. Hard to do sitting down. All right. And that's off. So. Oh yeah, we need to put some grease on that there. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so this does not have a clip. It just has some notches punched down. So we are going to try and straighten those notches up so we get a clean push in. So yeah. Alright, can't find my chisel, so we can use my big alignment pin here. Stick it up here. Hopefully this works. If not, I'm going to have to use something else. So. Yeah, that probably worked. Ooh. That worked out. All right, now I made enough room for breaker bar. I got my 3-foot bar. Should be just fine. Okay, here we go. I can probably put my impact on it now. Easy. Okay. jacked up. Oh God, I messed up bad. My cup wasn't big enough. Son of a gun. I kind of got it back around, but bigger cup. Where's that ball joint go here? So it's got a lot bigger flange on it than I thought it did. Got a little wire brush here. Just make sure you ain't got no. Which this actually looks good in here. There's not any rust or anything, so. So I'm gonna say, by the looks of this does not look like a factory control arm. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, that looks good. All right, so these are the ball joints he supplied me with. I'm not, I have no idea what brand they are. You probably find it if you look up K6541. No idea. I know it did come from Amazon. So I'll try to find them on I'll try to find them on there and post a link. That comes with your cotter pin, grease zerk, and your clip there. Alright, we'll use a wrench on this one. Just to make sure we're going in straight and everything. So yeah, going nice and straight. We'll go to the short door. A lot easier. So the reason it was so hard getting out is because I was using the wrong cup. I was actually spreading the cup open, but it's pretty beefy. All right, we are tight and bottomed out. Yeah, so the cup I was using to press it out, I was actually opening it up and pushing the ball joint through it too. So anyway, still works. All right, there's that. Let's throw this grease fitting on here, which I don't understand the grease fitting, because once you put your axle in, you can't access it. So we'll throw it in there. We'll grease it up good. All right, what size are we betting on? 15/16? Yes. And I'm using a Lucas synthetic grease here. Golly, I'm pretty sure that thing's dry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's an installed ball joint. Let's take our ratchet strap down here that I used to kind of ratchet up the control arm. Actually didn't take much pressure at all, really. I just hooked it to the bolt on the top of the strut. The upper's a little it's free, but it's not loose. So that's still tight. We'll probably go ahead and grease that too. I don't think that was grease when it was put on. That boot is should be good. All right. This is this truck is originally from Indy, the Indiana area, so it's got a little bit of rust on some stuff, but it's not bad. And we're ready to throw our spindle stuff back on. So, oh, nope, we're not. All right, a little bit of grease help keep some of the water out. Okay. We'll just kind of take that up for now. We're going to throw all this back together, kind of the same way we took it all apart. Okay. Now hopefully this will bring his alignment back to where it was prior. I'm sure it wasn't off much. It was just the ball joints a little loose like they are. If you go to the ball joints on the rim right now, oh God, it's crazy. I had to adjust my alignment because I haven't had time to work on it. I know. Haven't had time to work on it. But where my ball joints are bad, because I haven't greased them since I put them in, which is my fault. But I literally had to tow my truck out, I believe. Because when ball joints went bad, it towed it in. Was eating the tires up. So I just got in there real quick. I just moved one side out, got them kind of squared, and that dries fine. So now my steering wheel's like this, but it's not that bad. It's probably like that. It's enough that after I drive for a minute, it'll actually, my traction light and stuff will kick on because my steering wheel's not centered. So my truck doesn't know which way I'm facing, I guess. But anyway, that's next on the list. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all this buttoned down here. Got our spindle washer and nut. Now we don't want to use an impact on this. I got yelled at for doing it on my truck because it can damage your wheel bearing, which I haven't had any issues with my truck, but I guess it's good not to do it, even though it's, I think I forgot what the wheel torque is, but I'll look it up. Yeah. Snap that in. Something I feel a little bit more see these little ones. Oh. You cut it. Okay. So that lower one, bend down around, snip the other one off. 40 sounds good. Should be good. All right, so tight, 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 and brakes. Alright, we're going to give these a good yank. Good. Oh. There's one side down. So, hopefully this video helped you. It's not a hard job. It's just got a couple of steps. I guess we can hook that brake wire back up, but yeah, I mean, I haven't been posting much lately. I've had quite a few cars come through, and I just, was in a hurry to get them done. This one seemed like it'd be an easy enough one to film, so I filmed this one. If you're interested, I'm going to be putting a clutch in a 96 F-150 tomorrow. Still debating if I'm going to record it, just because I need to get it done. The guy's flying into town this weekend. So I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time trying to film it. So we'll play it out. I'll probably film it, but he kind of wants me to. He's a viewer. He towed his truck down from Missouri for me to work on it. So yeah, so he'll be flying into town this weekend to pick it up. Just trying to get these other cars knocked out first. So yeah. There you go. It's pretty easy. So anyway, I'll catch y'all next time, and I'll post some links in the description for some of the parts and tools and stuff I use today. The ball joint press came from Harbor Freight. The ball joints came from Amazon. I don't know what they are, but I'll look them up and I'll post it on there. Yeah, that's it. We'll go from there. I'll see you on the next one.